man. It's late already. You know what? It might be snowing out this. Okay, there we go. It might be snowing out here. When it comes back on. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Back now on EA Sports as we welcome you to Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. We're in the first quarter of play, and it's the Eagles in control of the football. And they'll run it here. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Vic Beasley able to make the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And down he'll go at the 25. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
The Pittsburgh Steelers and Carson Wentz are gone. God, that guy.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. He'll look to throw.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Picked off by Robert Alford.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You can really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Where'd that guy come from? Where'd this guy come from?
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Where'd this guy come from?
Forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think.
Where'd that guy come from? Oh, man, wow. Wow. Oh, because that ain't pass interference. That ain't pass interference. That ain't pass interference.
The idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position, neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
21.
After the interception, here's Ryan. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And inside the...
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
First chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Ryan now off the bootleg. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
All right, defense, come on.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones.
Okay,
from
all right,
6 yards away. And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
All right,
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Nick Foles gearing up again here to go on offense. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
And they'll go on the ground. And, a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Love the run right there, and when you analyzed him coming out of college, when you tried to put a grade on him, you saw the flashes while he was in school, but you didn't see the full production. You didn't see the finished product. He's a little bit raw, but you can see why people liked him. Those types of runs make you think there's plenty more there, and we'll see if that continues for him.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw now on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Damn. Why are you throwing behind him? You know what? Hey, look. You know what? Come on, Josh Dobbs. We need somebody that can drive the football.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Dobbs now on 2nd down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Vic Beasley able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. Out of the gun, Dobbs.
Good job. Let's go, Dobbs. Let's go, Dobbs.
Midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Flex round! Flex round!
Here's Dobbs to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
All right.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Here we go!
They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, now he bowls him over. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away.
All right, guys.
1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. 7-3 the score. And we're back to Philadelphia after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you and you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 1st and 10 inside their own 20-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, look at that, a diving catch. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Payow.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Throw right side, caught by Ridley.
Come on, guys.
This is
Come
good
on now.
for a 1st down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you
Now we
have to
can't
be
tackle.
a little careful?
Come on,
You're losing
guys.
playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point.
now
you
we
just
can't
brought up.
tackle.
So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And this is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well.
And Freeman lost
Yes!
the football.
Good job!
The Eagles have recovered.
Let's go! Good job way to get him, Branham.
And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to touch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. The Eagles coming out as they get ready and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Come on, let's go!
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Guys.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Here we go!
On second down, Dobbs over the middle, complete. That's Stevenson. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be third down.
Good job, Stevie. Good job, Stevie. Good
That's often
job,
a
Stevie.
surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
The Eagles on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Here we go!
They'll run with Clement.
Damn.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of
Oh,
scrimmage.
boy, oh, boy,
No
oh,
gain
boy,
on the play
oh, boy,
there,
oh,
and
boy,
it'll
oh,
bring
boy.
up 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on
it's
4th
not.
and short. Yeah, I know. They're on their own side of the
I
field.
was going to say.
Normally, I would say punt the ball away, but
Dude, follow
I'm
your
feeling it.
fullback.
I say go for it.
Oh, follow your fullback, man. Stevie had
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Oh, damn, block. Woo! Wow. They tried, boy. They tried to get you. They tried. Cheating rats.
And back onto the field now comes Devontae Freeman. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Come on,
Wasn't able to
defense.
get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it, and that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
Defensive end.
On second down, Ryan. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Come on, defense, let's get off the field here. Show him something we haven't seen. Show him something we haven't shown him.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to a
Good job!
quarterback.
Good job! Way to come up and hit him.
A pretty good game before he's taken down. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And a fair catch is taken here, a step or two inside the 45-yard line. That'll
All right,
go
guys, we
down
gotta
as
go.
just a
We gotta go.
20-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Back to throw Dobbs. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Let's go, guys.
And we
Let's
see
go.
another
Let's go.
pitching
Let's go.
catch there to the running back. This
Way to check it
position
down.
just
Way to
continues
check
to
it down.
evolve.
Way to check it down.
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Not helping
That's
us.
going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Here we go. What?
From the shotgun, here's...
Oh!
And this one's incomplete.
Oh! How did we miss that? No! Oh, come on.
It did not. I thought
Wow.
he might get outside and just chuck it away.
Wow.
Dangerous pass, incomplete. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Come on, let's go. What? None.
Dobbs.
Good job, Dauber. On the face mask, too. Good job, Daubers.
He may get a few more tacked on.
Good job,
We looked at
Daubers.
each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because
Good job, Daubers. Well, you knew you had to wait because that guy floated. See, help. Look, this guy right here, he was the key. You watched him because he's waiting for you to throw that to him right now. But you waited. Let's let him clear. There you go. And then you floated. Good job. And then a face mask. Good job, Dobbers.
Officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ryan 38.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And
Can't.
forget
God,
about finding a lane.
we're having a
He
hard
barely
time
had
blocking
to
these
look
guys.
up before he was
We're having a
planted
hard
in the
time blocking
backfield.
these guys.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Early down steps to put this
Hard
offense in
time
a
blocking
precarious
these guys at the
position.
point of
We
attack.
know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Hurry.
Hey. Hut.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout
Get that off.
in
Wow.
time. They'll have 2
Hands up.
remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Come on, let's go. Ryan 38.
Throwing here, Dobbs.
Oh, what a throw by Dobbs!
Is tied in
How is that
up
not a
the
touchdown?
middle. This is
How is
good
that not a
for
touchdown?
first down, his 2nd grab of this
How is that
NFC
not a touchdown?
championship bout.
How is that
So
not a
many tight
touchdown?
ends nowadays, they have no problem
How
at all
is that
putting
not
him
a
in the
touchdown?
slot, letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch
What
and
a
catch
great
right
throw
there
by
for a
Dobbs.
first down.
What a great throw by Dobbs. Oh, gee, Reds. Let's look at this again. Guys, tell me. It's hard to say. Gee, Reds. Ain't no problem, no. No problem, no. Gee, Reds.
Here we go. What? 90.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6.
Good job, guys.
Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
All right,
Elliott
guys.
good with a PAT, and the lead is now 10-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Let's go, guys.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And now a 10th carry for Freeman.
Uh-oh. 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 Hey, they did knock 3 of our guys out the game already. That guy's got a concussion. He's hit the ground hard. This guy.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And this one is incomplete.
Tell him, Darbs. Tell him, Darbs.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. So after the incomplete on first, now 2nd and 10.
Sometimes those
Tell him we're going to be here all day.
Don't they, when they talk about it takes all 11 to
Tell
play
him,
good
tell him,
defense.
Darbs, we're going to be
We've
here
seen
all
that in this ball
day.
game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown. And this
Tell him, Darbs. It's got to be a perfect throw.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Ryan.
Good job.
Incomplete here on 3rd down.
Rookie Collins.
So
Good
is the
job.
goal. It's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football.
Good job. Way to
and make
knock
sure
it
there's
out of
no
there.
contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We'll be back with more in the NFC title bout after this. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go! Grand 38!
On 1st and 10, Dobbs. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now Dobbs. Flush to his right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's go! Grand 38!
Now Dobbs. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Good job, Dobbers.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He's looking to throw on first down.
Look at Dobbers.
Over the middle, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. On first down, Dobbs to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going.
Here we go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But second down instead.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Oh, yeah. You try to force that, Dobbers. You try to force that, Dobbers.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Dobbs to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
See, you just keep calling the same stuff.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Come on, let's go.
To throw is Dobbs. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Michael Johnson with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Take your money.
So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. And Elliott puts this one through. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the Battle of the Sea. He will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it is the Pittsburgh Steelers once again who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game.
Jeez. Pittsburgh Steelers and Carson
So
Wentz.
with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And they finally get to him, but not before he's past the 45 to the 46-yard line.
This guy, McKissick, that guy used to play for,
The next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Man.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team, We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The Falcons on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Ryan.
Bite y'all.
Blitz coming and
Bite y'all.
goes.
Get him. Get him.
Michael Kendricks.
Get him, Kendricks.
In there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense
be
blitz.
cute.
Defense got there.
Trying to
I
be
think
cute.
on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding
Trying
of
to
your
be cute.
tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot, and they dialed up the pressure and got to him.
Trying to be cute.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion, he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Come on, let's go. What? 9.
Dobbs is throwing. And the hit jarred it
Damn it,
loose.
Fant.
It's incomplete.
Catch the ball.
Anytime a defense
Damn.
gets back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot
Yeah.
of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like
Yeah,
an
I'm
I-4
gonna
at
catch
rush
that.
hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Try and do it.
He'll drop to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
The amount of sacks
That
that
guy.
they've absorbed in this game is
guy was-
absolutely
he was-
extraordinary.
that guy
Let's
was
just
gonna
face it.
intercept that ball.
This
Okay,
offensive
all
line
right.
flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Let's see if we were right. Let's see. Let's see if we were right. Let's see if we were right. Let's see if we were right. Let's see. Let's see. Because we wanted to throw to this guy, but this guy was leaking out there. Yep, he's waiting. He's just waiting. He's waiting. He's waiting for the comeback. Good job. Yep, he's waiting. That would have been interception. That would have been interception. Hey, take the sack.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Returnable here from the 38. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Oh, you know what? They made that guy die for no reason.
46-yard line.
Cheating rats. They made Hicks. You know what? Oh, they cheating rats. Watch this. Number 58, watch. And then they just make him fall for no reason. You cheating rats. They just make him fall.
They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
One advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They will run again with Coleman. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 3rd down, Ryan.
Good job.
Incomplete. The contact.
Good job, defense.
Brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal.
Let's look at this again. Oh, way to hit him, way to hit him. Way to hit him, Branham. Way to hit him. Bow! He didn't break his neck. Oh, good gracious.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So a field goal try here on 4th down as the Falcons called on Matt Bryant. And Bryant's kick is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13 to 10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Dobbs now on 2nd down.
Oh,
He
right.
rifles one that's
God
intercepted.
damn it.
Picked up by
I
Deion Jones,
I saw that guy.
linebacker.
I saw him
And this
standing
one will
there,
be
too.
returned to
I saw
right
him.
around the 38-yard
I saw him.
line.
That's on me,
That's a drive
guys.
killer right there. Not
That's
a
on
really
me.
confident throw either. This one
That's
was
on
kind of
me.
up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the
That's
wrong
on
team.
me. I saw him. He's right there. That one's on me, guys.
And here now come
That
the
one's on me.
Falcons. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe bashed it.
that. Super tough.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They just keep running that stretch play.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
What?
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
What?
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as
Face
they step
mask?
out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
22!
Now Ryan. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
Oh,
and it'll
damn.
be pulled in by the tight end.
Damn.
It's Hooper for the Falcon touchdown.
All right, guys.
Austin Hooper, 28 yards.
Okay,
And the
all right.
Falcons turn that interception into a touchdown. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes
All
through
right.
for them.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
Oh yeah, I mean that. Yeah, he's got a touchdown. Talking about. It's a touchdown. Talking about.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this
All right,
one counts.
all right,
Bryant
guys.
tacks
All
on
right.
the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
Okay, come on,
Now
guys.
here's Bryant
Stay with
to
it.
kick
Stay
it
with
away.
it. Stay with it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just
That was
any
on me, Josh
interception,
Dobbs.
are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you
That
just
was
throw
on
that
me,
out
Josh
the window?
Dobbs.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On the carry, here's Clement. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, come on, let's go.
And they'll run it here. And he'll be tackled
Good job,
at
Rook.
about the 35.
Good job, Rook. Good job.
It's a 6-yard
What?
run, leaves him with about a
These
foot or
cheating-
so here
oh,
still to
these
go to hit
cheating
the marker
rats.
with 3rd down coming
These
up.
cheating
And
rats.
there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a run.
These cheating rats. These cheating rats. So he's got to get the ball. Look, I mean, really? Really? These cheating rats.
Run down because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Cheating rats.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Come on, let's go.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
Cheating rats.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A run, it's Clement. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Here we go. Grand 38.
And they'll try the ground game here with a
Good
running
job,
back.
Rook.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves his sticks.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
You saw him coming. Way to give him the spin. You saw him coming. Whoopee, over pursued. Didn't even call anything that I like.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. This is Clement.
Oh,
And he's
that's
over midfield
wow.
and into Falcon territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Here we go. Grand 38. Grand 38.
Out of the gun, Dobbs. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. The Eagles on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
And on the ground they go with a running back.
Job.
He's able to get it to the 33.
Clement.
Good enough for a first down. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Put your head down and bulldoze.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Come on, let's go. What?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Working his way for a gain
Take
of
it to the
7
fourth.
to the 26.
Take it to the fourth. Take it to the fourth.
Sometimes with the running game,
Take it to
you
the
just got to
fourth.
stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter.
Here we go. Grand 38.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And not much of a hole there as he gets behind. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Man, shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm looking for plays. Suck my dick. Stupid motherfucker.
Come on, let's go. Grand 38. Grand 38.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
So I don't get fined, so I call him the same shit. You know what?
If he continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Grand 38.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's got the tight end, Vanessa.
This stupid motherfucker fumbles the ball. Are you fucking kidding me?
A big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This stupid motherfucker. Oh my God, this guy
never ceases to amaze.
Are you kidding me?
You would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over.
This guy.
Yet they are humans.
And that guy's out of bounds. He can't be the first one to touch it when he comes in.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And right now, they're just looking for a little more cushion, trying to make this a 2-score game. Points here would go a long way, obviously, to propelling them into the next round.
And this is where the head coach, offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode, but you have to do it with some bit of caution, don't you? Because you can't...
Good job! Way to get it back, Jordan Hicks! Way to get it back! Way to get it back, Jordan Hicks! Way to get it back! Way to get it back! That's what these cheating bitches.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear
Way to get it back, these cheating bitches. Jordan Hicks! Get him!
inside the red zone for their offense.
We'll take that.
Now
We'll take that.
ready to get going on offense
Cheap
again.
rats.
And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
Here we go.
On second down, Dobbs. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Gonna cheat me to beat me, and that ain't right. What we got, coach? What we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? Oh, this is a nice time for a crosser. It's a beautiful time for a crosser. We ain't called it.
Here we go. Red 38. Red 38. Punt.
Here's Dobbs to throw. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Philip Dorsett from 6
Hey,
yards
guys, don't block
away.
block that guy
And
out,
the
man.
Eagles have
We don't
moved
talk to
down
non-playoff
here in
teams.
the 4th quarter. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs. So much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it
Good
on
job.
4th
Good
down
job.
unless
Way to
there's a
get that.
disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't
job.
get it there,
Hey, defense, way to bail us out of that, defense.
Elliott good on the
Way to bail us out of that.
That gives him a 3-point lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Elliott now to kick this one away.
All right, guys, come on, defense. Come on,
And
defense.
this will
Come
be
on,
a
defense.
touchback as that sails over the end line. Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only 1 score down.
Yeah, true. I mean, we could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And well, you know, God, boy, that's what that guy does, man. When he don't make the playoffs, hey, look, he bullies people. That's why I wish he would make the playoffs, so he leave people alone.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Ready. At 25.
Now Ryan on second down. Drops it off for Coleman.
Good job.
And
Good
he
job,
went
guys.
nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Guys, we got to get off the field here. We got to get off the field here. Let's try it. We tried it all game.
Falcons on 3rd down.
Let's try it.
A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, Ryan. He finds Coleman.
Okay. All right.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective third down play to move the chains. Ryan now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll get up near the 45.
That guy took a big shot. That guy, hey, you got to tip your hat to him that time because he took a big shot. He took a big shot. Yow! He took a big shot. Oh, he took a big shot.
At the 44. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Coleman.
Not this time. Not this time. Dude's going to run that stretch.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting backers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Way to get off the field.
But it misses the target, incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available.
Way to get off the field, defense.
The air, but they run successfully.
Now watch
There's
the shanker.
Matt Bosher now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here we go. What? None.
And they'll run it here. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Tackle made that time by Michael Johnson.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football. But they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete. Solid coverage on the play by Devontae Campbell.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Wow, that guy strive for, that's a linebacker. Stride for stride? Stride for stride?
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him
Getting
trying
ready
to convert.
run now. What are you
on
talking
3rd and
about?
9.
Fuck you, this guy.
Off the play fake, here's Dobbs.
Bomb!
He's going to loft one deep outside. And look
Hey,
at
that-
this.
hey,
They get
hey, look,
the
that's as good as a-
turnover they
oh,
needed. It's
damn.
intercepted. Cravon LeBlanc with a pick.
Damn it. Okay,
And
all
they'll
right.
take
That's
this
a
all
bomb.
the way up past
Okay,
the
all right.
40-yard line.
That's not the worst thing in the world. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the
damn.
football, and
Yeah, that thing-
especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super
Yeah, let's
careful.
get ready to run.
Gotta be careful, and
Don't listen to that
sometimes
guy,
you can
man.
be
Don't
so
listen.
careful
Get that guy
that
out.
you end up
Don't
running
let that guy in
yourself
your
into
head.
Atlanta
Not let that
now
guy in your
coming
head.
out on the field, and they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, it's time for them to get
Yeah. Here we go. Go, 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 go,
Picked
go.
up by Rodney McLeod.
Go, 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 go. That defense! That defense! That defense!
Now, Green, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a
This
quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to
number
make
one
plays when you're
defense in the
losing.
league!
The play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Oh, the number one defense in the league! The number one defense in the league! Get way to get him, McLeod! The number one defense in the league! Way to get him, McLeod!
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
He needs to take... Man,
No
shut
gain
up,
on the
bitch.
play there.
Donovan
Second down.
McNabb ain't no damn Hall of
Gotta figure
Famer.
now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And once more. And he can't quite get there. Taken down at the 1. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
What a run. What a run. What a run. What a run, Rook. What a run. Whoop. Whoop. What a run, Rook. Way to finish it.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll go with the keeper. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Joshua Dobbs, his second touchdown of the night. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front, have the field general, the leader, just fall in behind them.
Good job, guys.
Elliott now to add the extra point.
That guy took a sleeper pill again.
10-point lead. So
That guy took a sleeper pill again.
And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive here. Look to throw.
Darbs.
Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no.
Hey,
no
look.
interception.
Hey, look,
He did
that
not
was
keep
like
the
Mac.
feet in bounds, apparently.
That
So
was
that's
like
just gonna be an
Max and bad
incompletion.
look.
Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have got his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Derek Barnett in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the side.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Good job.
And no, it's incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down. And, of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. Time for a break. Back with more in the NFC Championship game after this. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here.
Let's go!
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. And the kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than...
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Fletcher Cox in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Third and long, it's Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Good job, Jalen Mills.
Tossed by Jalen Mills. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee.
Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. We got an all-PA. We got an all-PA Super Bowl.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
We got an all-PA Super Bowl.
They will take
We got an all-PA Super Bowl.
They are off to the Super Bowl. And the crowd on its feet, and understandably so. They are Super Bowl bound after taking that knee.
How about the ability, but to do it with your...
Good job, guys. Coach Gill,
And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Halas, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gault.